Hello, welcome to the 5th week of this Coursera course, in which we build upon what we've learned in the previous sessions. We will focus on the implications of what we've learned and look into the future of terrorism. Let me first briefly go back to the previous sessions. In week 1, we explored the definition and the essence of terrorism and looked into the question, why is there no generally accepted legal definition? And we also looked at the implications of a lack of a definition. We also discussed the phrase, one man's terrorist is another man's freedom fighter, and the political sensitive issue of listing terrorist organizations, the so-called blacklists or lists of designated terrorist organizations. In week 2, we looked at the state-of-the-art of terrorism and counterterrorism studies, and I explained why it is so difficult to do research on terrorism and counterterrorism. And then, in week 3, we explored and discussed 5 assumptions on terrorism, and in the previous week, we explored 5 assumptions on counterterrorism. Well, in these 4 different sessions, I observed a need for further study on certain topics, the lack of consensus about certain assumptions, and persisting challenges for policymakers. And therefore, in this session, we're first going to make an inventory of unanswered questions and the and under-researched topics and these persisting challenges to policymakers. Next, I would like to focus on 2 key issues that in my eyes are very important and deserve more attention. The first one is the impact of fear of terrorism and how we can limit the impact of terrorism-related incidents. And the second subject is to look at trends and developments in terrorism in order to shape tomorrow's counterterrorism policies, as well as research into terrorism and counterterrorism. In the next video, we will look at the and under-researched topics.